Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on the back end of your website to increase your online traffic, your presence, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website and a service that you provide in the area that you provide for, and see if those techniques could outrank them, get more on the top of the page of Google, which increase your online traffic and your presence. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to feel free to talk about anything further, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps for your business. So first is content. On the homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nice laid out website, got your services right here. Very approachable, a family owned. I like that. All the services right here with pictures. So I wouldn't change much about the layout of the website, but I would just increase some of the relevant content on your website and increase your keywords, and that'll increase your searchability on Google. So speaking of Google, if I was living in the Scottsdale, Arizona area, and if I needed water heaters, I know this is big revenue for plumbers, I might type this in, and here's what comes up. Typically, ads come up here, and they're hit or miss here. They're a good investment, but sometimes consumers skip over those. They keep scrolling down. This is important too, the citations with the map pack. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page of Google as much as you can for any kind of service you provide, an area you provide for, not just Scottsdale, Arizona, but anywhere you go. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp, Angie's List, because consumers, they're going to click on a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service, like if a water heater repair or something. So your top competitor right here concerning water heaters, Scottsdale, Arizona, is actually in their name, Scottsdale Plumbing. So I'm going to compare your website to them and see if these techniques could outrank them, how great it would be to outrank somebody in Scottsdale, Arizona with their name in it to be on top of here, which increase your traffic and your leads. So scrolling down here, I don't think your website's on the first page. This is the page break right here, but again, the goal is to be on the first page. Even if you get close to them, that's going to increase your online traffic and your presence. So to do that comparison, we use a tool here called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. Again, you got a good website going on here, but here's your keywords, 130 keywords. So I definitely increase your keywords and your content around your keywords. So you want to keep all these keywords for sure. You want to have higher volume, the better. So that's good. But you get very creative on your keywords. You guys do a wide range of services like with drain cleaning, plumbing. So you could tag all that and then also tag all the cities that you go to. And that's how you start increasing your keywords and get closer to your competition. Not just matching them, but start dominating your competition. So compare that to the Scottsdale Plumbing here. Here's their website, and here's their URL right here. So they're using 1,000 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So you do a deep dive in other websites, and whatever keyword applies to you, like for instance, if this is not on your website, Plumbing Scottsdale AZ, you put that on your website, you tag it, you optimize it, and then you start increasing your volume, and that's how you start matching your competition and beat them. So secondly is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. You got to have strong, relevant backlinks to your industry. If you have websites linking to your website outside your industry, it doesn't give you the push power, trust power of Google, which you got some good trust power here with Google. But for your website, you're using 880 backlinks with 150 reference domains. Compare that to a local competitor that we're trying to outrank on that first page. Close. They have 887 backlinks with 236 reference domains. So yeah, just a few more backlinks and increase your reference domains. You get very close to these numbers, and not only matching them, you're going to start dominating them with leads and presence, especially with water heaters. So you get closer to this traffic, and you might be having, instead of that traffic. So you want to increase these numbers to increase your traffic, and that's how to increase your leads. Then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So if you have that Scottsdale, Arizona address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you got to be right in the front of the faces of consumers. And to do that, you increase citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and BBB, and there's hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So with your website, once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here on the map pack and here organically in all the services you provide for and areas you go to. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we could talk about goals and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.